Hi, I'm Stephanie with Mahalo.com. We are continuing our conversation about infertility. Now, once you've found a doctor, there are many things that you need to do to evaluate that doctor. How do you know that it's the right doctor for you? Well, Dr. Jane is here again to tell us a little bit more about what to look out for when we meet with that infertility doctor.
Right. A lot of the basic fertility therapy is actually dispensed by gynecologists. Gynecologists are trained to perform the basic diagnostic tests and actually provide some of the simpler fertility treatments like artificial insemination. A fertility specialist per se, a reproductive endocrinologist, that's our official title, is a doctor, a gynecologist actually, who has undergone an additional 3 years of subspecialty training, which culminates in board certification. And that board certification is important because it denotes a skill and competence. So a board-certified reproductive endocrinologist is an important title. There's a very human part to fertility. It's emotionally laden, and so you ultimately need to find that match, the chemistry with the doctor, his or her accessibility, if you're comfortable with him, because you have a long road ahead, and that has to work.
Right. I mean, bedside, it sounds like what you're saying is bedside manner is critical.
Absolutely. This is such a personal journey about creating a child. But the doctor doesn't work in a vacuum. He works with the staff in a laboratory. So the clinic is also important. If the clinic has the breadth of services is an important question. Also the success rates, meaning the birth rates from their procedures. That's actually published nationally by the Centers for Disease Control. And so couples can check the website of the CDC and see that particular clinic's success. With the caveat that some clinics bolster their rates by selecting certain patients. You always have to be a little cautious about that.
When you're evaluating your fertility doctor, are there certain things you need to look out for based upon your specific case? In other words, if you're over 40.
Yeah, it's a simple matter of asking the right questions. Talk about your case and ask, do you take care of women or men like myself? How many cases have you done? What's your typical success rate? Do you think there's someone better who can help me in this situation? It's an expensive and, again, emotionally expensive process, and you have to ask the right questions up front.
And also, as you said, look at the numbers, look at the success rate, but sometimes those may be a little skewed.
Right, that should not be the sole determinant of choosing that doctor or that clinic.
Okay, Dr. Jane, thank you so much. Some great advice when talking about finding a fertility doctor.
Absolutely.
If you'd like more information about any of these important topics, you can click the links here to my left, or you can subscribe to Mahalo Parenting. Thanks for watching. I'm Stephanie Stan.